They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear, until it is done.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it's time for me to change the schedule again, because Jesus fucking Christ. So hey, today, as you probably guessed, we're doing, Goblin Slayer, down in the comments. Drifters is moving to Wednesday, and Konosuba, which hasn't actually technically started yet, is moving to Thursday, because this just came out on the Saturday, and it was requested as a Patreon thing, so I was like, you know what, I'll do this consecutively, and I'll just kind of bump everything forward a bit. So, Drifters episode 2, but it's actually 1, is happening on Wednesday, and, Konosuba on Thursday, okay? Okay, so what I know about this one is that it's essentially Doom, but set in D&D, and instead of demons, it's goblins!
Ew! I like them! I like goblins! Ah!
And that's about as far as I know. So I'm just gonna skip the pleasantries and just fuck it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. This guy, we better get some hardcore metal. I better hear like knee deep in the dude. Oh look, it's the tiny lolly. Just what my Doom needed. I'm assuming that's the Doom Slayer. I mean, Goblin Slayer. Cause you know what? If Doom Guy ever ran into someone who was like just a normal person, let alone a lolly, she'd probably shit herself upon seeing him. Goblin Slayer. They put a fucking exclamation point on the goddamn title, of course they did. Wow, you must have the equivalent of a college education for this time period. So, is this just kind of like a side story to Overlord? Yeah, it's a joke, I know it's not. We're just right here at the fucking generic-ass Adventurers Guild, with generic-ass assholes. An adult at 15. Wow, this is Japan. Oh god, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me guess, the next one up is Orichalcum, an adamantite. Alright, well at least that's different. I was gonna be like, alright, someone's ripping off someone else. By the way, your membership fee is $500,000. Get questioned, fucker. I can tell by your bandages you're the jackass DPS that pulls all the aggro, right? Alright, so a big dick warrior with bandages all over his face, belying the fact that he's a coward. Demure Asian girl with a ponytail. And big titty mage with glasses. I fully expect them all to die. I expect them to die super good. They get there and that fucking Chinese goblin from Overlord episode 12 is there. Sup, fuckers? I'm here on the orders of Lady Henry. These chuckle fucks are dead. These are the deadest motherfuckers to ever die. Like, if they survive past this episode, I will be fucking amazed. The priestess probably will, though. Because we've just seen that she runs into the Doomslayer, and she's fine. Now that's just good home decoration right there. Guys, we seem to be knee-deep in the dead. Shouldn't we knock first and bring them a confectionery basket? Fucking knife just flies out of nowhere through his throat. Gah! That man is dead. That man is dying. If that man survives this episode, I will be fucking, like... I will be incredibly surprised. Yep. Yep, the modestly dressed Asian lady with the ponytail. Skip the pleasantries. I don't need to know your pedigrees. I just need to know how bad you're gonna get got. Potions? Why would I pay for it? Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. This is literally just like a bad fucking, like a raid party from WoW. Did you guys bring your flasks? Nah, fam. Why would I need to bring my flask? We've got raid buffs, right? So, yeah, one each. You get one heal each, fucko. Yeah, except this one's biggest... Stop with your crazy religion, even though it gives you healing powers. Like, in Overlord, I was like, okay, count down to the fucking death clocks over their heads. But this, I'm like, the death clock is already at 0. We're just waiting for the fucking alarm to go off. Yep. It's almost as if cave-dwelling creatures would know how to get into the fucking smallest crevices in the cave they live in. Jesus, that face! That's a fucking face and a half. I've seen enough anime to know where that's going. The priest casts Smite. Yep. That went about as well as expected. Cast Heal, you fucking spastic. Cast Heal, you useless bint. She is dead. You can't heal someone that's dead. She's laying there with her fucking eyes open and vacant. She is dead. You are not hitting anything. You're not mowing the grass, you stupid bitch. There you go. It bit you. No, it stabbed you, because you're a fucking idiot. Oh my god. As smart and strong as a child, you say? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen someone more incompetent. Holy shit. Like, there's incompetence, and then there's this guy. She's dead. By the way, Katakawa, Madhouse, this is how you make monsters without fucking making them big CG monstrosities. That's a big strong boy. That's a very big strong boy. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That's some broken bones. Mistakes were made. Yeah, yep. I figured that would happen. Yeah, goblins are not nice people. As strong and smart as children, you say? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking just... I know that's awful, but like, that's like, the anime's like, hey, look at these characters who are going to fucking die. Oh look, now they're fucking dead and they got really badly. Man, these goblins are really, really rapey. Like, Christ. And she pissed herself. Oh no. Oh no, she met the goblins that are into piss play. As we all know, as a race, goblins are into water sports. Oh boy, alright Doomslayer, show these chuckle fucks how it's done. And there's the medal. I was hoping there'd be some medal in here. Oh, yes! Everything I did for humanity. Nice! Right in the middle, too. Christ. Got good aim, Dooms, and he's CG. Why was he CG in that? And now he's not. Or is he? That's actually hard to tell, actually. No, he's not. He's not. Unless it changed right there. Why was he CG for that one fucking shot? Because he's not here, I don't think. Nope, and now he is! Now he's not, like... Man, he is way nicer than I thought he would be. I was expecting a fucking... I was expecting a godless murderer. And I'm not saying that because being godless is a bad thing. I'm saying, like, no. There ain't no god where he's sending him. Welp. Seriously. Overcompensating and just shouting about how fucking big dick they are. Swinging around a weapon that's too long in an environment that's too short, and he's clearly not got any training. Bringing a neophyte priest into an area that they don't know anything about. And not bringing any potions when it's possible that they could have been using poison. Like, I'm just gonna go do my day job. What are you doing? Yeah, what? Okay, Walking Dead. Got it. If you're gonna be an adventurer, yeah, like he's not even being a jackass. Like he's not even being an asshole. Like he's just yes, exactly. Like he's being real. He's like, you guys are fucking morons. And there was a side passage. It was designed to bamboozle them, right? Christ, that team was full of idiots. You think when you start seeing religious fetishes everywhere, you'd assume there was some sort of fucking organization around. Oh, that one's wearing clothes. That's a difference. Local man literally too angry to die. God, I can't wait for fucking Doom Eternal, though. Like, this guy replaced the word demon with fucking goblin, and this is just it. Like, I was expecting, like, silent, just murder machine, just carving his way through goblins. Well, the Doom Slayer. Instead, you just have a really good fucking warrior who's not even an asshole or superhuman. He's just competent. He's just competent. But I guess in a world where you have jackasses like the guys she came in with, competent is you know, kind of just the god among men. She's gonna trip their own trap, isn't she? Wow, congratulations, you didn't do the stupid thing. That's good. That's good. I don't know why they keep switching between CG and drawn for him. But at the very least, it's not intrusive. It's not intrusive. And also, it's dark in this cave, so... Except for, like, right there... Actually, is that not... See, it's hard to tell sometimes, because the shadows obfuscate shit. Like, that right there, that leg is CG. No, it's not. Fuck! See, this is what you get when you've got good... That blood is CG. Basically what I'm pointing out is... Good CG you shouldn't be able to tell is CG. Like, that is. As well as using the, using the darkness of your location to obfuscate it. Makes it harder to tell. She's gonna have them gobble babies. Baby goblins! Burn them! Burn them! Stomp the children! Throw them into a wood chipper! And I mean really hard. I really like his glowing eye. It's great. Thing is, they're trying to make it sound like, oh no, he's killing babies! But the thing is, they're babies that would grow up within a week and then fucking try and burn down a village. Like, he's not wrong! It's rough, but he's not wrong. And at least he has a hobby. Each child counts for half. That was great. That's good. That's good shit. Yep. You'd think with that happening so often, you would see adventurers going like, hey, you know, if we're going after goblins, maybe we should get some higher level boys helping us. Because this is kind of a problem. Or like, maybe like have the guild mandate that for a porcelain level to go out, they need someone that's like a higher level to go with them. You know? Like, you'd think that'd be like a mandated thing. Like if you're going out, if you're going out to do adventuring, you gotta bring a silver with you. You know? Or like the one below silver, you know? Like just it's what I do. Everyone's gotta have a hobby. Oh, that's good. It's fucking good. Ah, and that's the end, of course. Is there anything at the end of this? Minute 30. So probably not, but I'll let it run, and if anything pops up, I'll stop talking. So, that was good. That was good. And those of you who haven't seen my Overlord stuff probably are lost on some of the stuff I've said, but I really like the whole adventure, the concept of the adventurer guild and the different ranks. And just the general idea of this, like, setting up the world by using this new neophyte adventure as a thing, introducing her party, having her party get fucked up in multiple different ways, to multiple different extremes. That was good. That's a good way to set the fucking tone. But one thing I'm gonna say is a little bit... what she's saying at the end there seems to imply that this happens a lot. Like, porcelain adventurers go out, they're unprepared, they're brand new, to fight goblins, and everyone's like, oh no, goblins, they're fucking bitch babies. Who gets killed by a fucking goblin? And then they all get fucking murdered by goblins. Like, you think if that happens often enough for it to be a thing that happened, like, it's a known commonality to the world. The Adventurers Guild would either make it so porcelains can't go hunting goblins. Oh, it's next time. Okay, good. You think you make it so the Adventurers Guild would make it so that porcelains can't just go out on an adventure on their own unless they have someone with, like, a higher rank with them. Like, I have to bring up Naruto again, don't I? Fuck me. I hate Naruto so much, but it's such a fucking easy thing to point to things like, okay, that thing was actually done as a decent idea. was executed great. It was a decent idea. Like in Naruto, for example, like you can kind of like equate these level adventurers with like the ranks, right? So you've got the Genin, which are like the bitch. Actually, you got like basic like Academy Ninja, like so basic bitch they're not even allowed to fucking pick their nose. Then you have Genin, then you have Chunin, then you have Jonin, and then you have the Anbu guys? Question mark. Like high level guys that are higher than Jonins but not Hokage, and then you have the Hokages. Like, Genin aren't allowed to go out on an adventure or a mission without having their Jonin present. Chunin can, though, because Chunin had to pass an exam, and they're essentially, like, Jonin in training. And Jonin can just do whatever the fuck they want. Like, they can just do whatever, fucking Jonin just do, fuck it. Just go do ninja stuff over there. Like, you think if this is something that happens common enough, where, like adventurers just go in and get fucking murdered / raped to death, or mind broken again and again and again, that the Adventurers Guild would be like, right, no, you're not going. Sit over there. We've got some silvers on standby. When one of them is ready to go, you can go. And then, like, when they reach the one that's next up from Porcelain, maybe they can pick out some lower level missions to go by themselves. But it feels like an oversight. That, like, they can be so gung-ho and be like, yeah, fuck the goblins, we can do it, fuck them, let's go! And just... no, you just get dicked on again and again and again. Like, it doesn't make much sense. As well as and you can't really say, like, oh, it's ignorance of the times. When it appeared that to become an adventurer, it was required that you knew how to read and write. Or maybe I'm just misinterpreting that. Maybe she would have read it aloud to her if she said, oh, no, I can't read and I can't write. But, like, if that's the case, and to be able to be an adventurer, you need to be able to read and write, like, wouldn't, like, there be some, like, book or, like, newsletter or something going around that was like, hey, like, 20 adventurers got raped to death in this cave over here. Kind of rough being an adventurer right now. Like the woman at this desk, she did do her due diligence. She was like, hey, maybe you guys should wait. Maybe you guys should wait. But, like, since they administrate these quests, like, wouldn't she have the authority to go, like, no, you're not fucking leaving without someone higher rank. Fucking stop. And then they just don't bring potions. Like, a lot of... Like, I get it, a lot of it is to make it seem like the Goblin Slayer is, like, extremely competent. But the thing is, he's, like, the fact, I think they made the adventurers too incompetent. Right? That's the main thing I will say, like, that last thing I'll say that's negative, because most of what I have to say is good. This is a good thing, it's just you can dig more into the negatives. They don't bring any potions, they don't bring any potions, they don't bring any weapons that fit where they are, they don't bring any antidote. Like, what if they got bit by a snake on the way there? I don't know, like, fucking, who brings a sword into a tiny cave? And that girl with the fucking punch fists? Like, she was going bare-knuckled, she's not going, like with brass knucks or anything, or gauntlets or anything. Like, I don't, and the priest wasn't even wearing any armor at all. I don't think anyone was wearing armor. But overall, is good. I like the fight. I like the fighting. I like the fact that most everything was actually drawn and not shitty CG. And while, yes, I did point it out when it happened, the CG they did use here was actually pretty well disguised. And I'm just thinking about it, like, okay, that, like, what was CG and what was effects? Like, this actually did it pretty well, and it was actually pretty skimpy on it. I think the most of the CG here is, for some reason, the priest's staff. The priest's staff is CG, and I don't understand why. But maybe they just didn't want to have to keep redrawing those rings bouncing around, but Inuyasha did it. But, and the Goblin Slayer himself had some moments where he was very obviously CG. But, once again, they do it very well. The monsters are hand-drawn. Everything that's in focus for extended periods of time is actually hand-drawn. It's good. They never actually, like, barring, like, maybe one or two examples where I'm like, okay, why did they do that? Maybe they just needed to save some money for a second. But for a lot of it is either stuff that you wouldn't notice unless you were looking for it, and because of Overlords, I am looking for it, because, fuck it, I have to be that asshole now. Yeah, good. Like, they actually drew it most of the time. I think the battle with the goblins was fun to watch. Listening to the Doomslayer, I'm calling him Doomslayer, fuck it. Listening to the Doomslayer justify what's going on and explaining why they got fucked up. That's good. Fucking just, and overall, he's a decent human being. He's just a decent human being, which I was afraid they'd miss the point. I was afraid that the point would be missed. Like you have that moment where the priest is like, no, but they're children, though. And he's like, they're goblins. They're going to grow up to take a village, and they're going to rape people to death again. Hand me the club. Dunk! He's actually, like, very logical in how he does things. And he's very clearly not a bad guy. Like, he's a good boy. Goblin Slayer is a good boy. He didn't do nothing. And it's just all around it. That was a fun start to an anime, and I cannot wait to see where it goes from here. I hope that they keep drawing the monsters. As if they stop and they start getting lazy again, I'm gonna be very angry. But anyway, let me know what you think down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that I omitted, because I do that sometimes. I don't want these to wind out to 40 minutes all too often. Sometimes they do. And yeah, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, tie them to a chair and Clockwork Orange the motherfuckers. And if you really love my content, you can always support me on Patreon, which gives you access to special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, where you can recommend things to be reacted to, let's played, streamed, whatever. And also we have our patrons-only movie night thing happening this month. It's the theme is going to be spooky. We're going to probably be watching some spooky movies and some spooky animes and some stuff, and that's going to be fun. Anyway, I'll see. Anyway, as always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around.